What's up, you guys? It's Bebe. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing another lineup video. What a time to be alive. So excited. Just to point out, if you guys have a certain lineup that you want me to review and give artist recommendations on, drop it down below. But I promise you, like, I have so many of these videos coming, so there's a good chance that the one you want is already filmed and scheduled for upload or in line to be edited. But just in case and you want one reviewed, you don't know if maybe I've covered it already, drop it down below. I will definitely take it into consideration. And today we're gonna talk about good old Electric Zoo, baby, my home festival. If you guys followed my channel for a hot minute, you know that EZoo is near and dear to my heart. I live in New York City, not at the moment, but hoping to get back into an apartment by the end of this year. In New York, we don't have like any festivals, or at least EDM. Like, Electric Zoo is our only EDM festival in comparison to like SoCal that gets everything. Florida gets so much, so it's like, it's our baby and we love it. And out of all the lineups I have seen get announced so far this year, I have to say I think EZoo's is my favorite, just because of the genre diversity. They really included artists from so many different genres, and I think that's amazing. So I'm super excited to break this lineup down for you guys and give you some artist recommendations. And I already know, because a lot of people have asked me, I will not be at Electric Zoo this year. I know, like, who is she? But I just figure with the amount of festivals getting rescheduled this year, a lot of them are getting rescheduled to September, and I just figure like EZoo's always gonna be there. Like, every single year I'm like an Uber ride away from Electric Zoo. It's so easy to get to, it's so easy to do. So I just figured this year I would take a break and try out a new festival, because I don't know, ever since COVID and just coming back into it, like, I want to try new events. So I will not be at Electric Zoo this year, but if you want to go, I am selling tickets. I'm partnered with Electric Zoo through POLLEN, so I can sell you official tickets at a discount. 3-day passes are sold out already, but if you want a single-day pass or a 2-day pass, shoot me a DM on any of my social media platforms and I can set you up with a link to buy, and it's $5 off face value, so you might as well just buy them through me. But yeah, I'm just so excited about this lineup. I really think they killed it, so let's just get into it. First important thing to note is that they do have 3 stage hosts. This is pretty typical for EZoo. So this year they have Brownies and Lemonade, which I feel like will be more house, just in comparison to the other 2 stages, because the other 2 are Deadbeats and Wakan. So Deadbeats is Zed's Dead's label and Wakan is Liquid Stranger's label. So also, I just gotta say, Wakan is killing it this year. I don't know who, I said this about Adventure Club in my last lineup video, I don't know who their fucking booking agent is or what like talent agency they're with, but whoever you are, you deserve a raise. Let's get started with Friday. I have the lineup right here down below, so if I'm looking down, you know what I'm doing. Alesso, classic EDM artist, super uplifting. I always like to see Alesso just because I kind of grew up on that music, so super fun. Alpha 9 is trance. I believe it's Artie's trance alias, but it's definitely trance. Ben Nicky kind of does a lot of things. He does some hardstyle. Also, some of his stuff is like a little more trancey, so kind of not limited to one genre. Then you have, I don't know if it's Blanc or Blanc. I say Blanc, some people say Blanc. Let me know down below. But he's so dope. He is a melodic bass artist. If you're into like Illenium, Seven Lions, I definitely recommend him. Blunts and Blondes, I feel like most people know by now. He's bass music, a little more wonky, sometimes dubstep, like, you know, just bass. And then Bruno Martini is house. He's a very well streamed artist. Like, I guarantee if you look him up on Spotify, you will recognize some of his songs, even if you don't recognize the name. Cosmic Gate is trance, super uplifting. Crystal Skies is melodic bass. I highly recommend them. Ekali, I was a little surprised to see Ekali's name on here, granted everything that went down with him this year, but yeah, he's also a melodic bass artist. And then, I don't know how to pronounce this one. I think it's Fatum. It might not be. I apologize if it's not. But they are trance. I only know them through, they have a song with Armin that Armin plays in his sets a lot. It's called Punisher. So if you go listen to that song and you're an Armin fan, you'll probably recognize it. And now you can listen to Fatum too. Okay, and then we have Fisher, a sunset set. So this is where you're gonna find all of the NYU frat boys. No tea, no shade. It's just that is always the crowd at Fisher. Haze is more bass. I feel like he'll probably be repping Deadbeats, and then but then he also has some house, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I feel like he'll be on the Deadbeats stage. And then we have Joyride, who is one of the best house artists to see live if you're into bass house. It's just super jumpy, super fun, and high energy. Gesture is also a really high energy, fun set. Kid, I love Kid sets. Ever since the Insomniac live streams, they really put me on to Kid's music because he does everything. Like, he'll drop in some hardstyle, he'll drop in some bass, like he'll do everything. Lick is also super fun. I actually saw Lick for the first time at Electric Zoo 2019 and had so much fun at that set. He kind of also does a mix of different things, so he's super fun. Loud Luxury, I feel like everyone knows Loud Luxury now. Also kind of more like uplifting house music. And then Mime, who's actually an artist out of New York City. He's super dope. He makes house, but it's like the kind of house that I feel like everyone can get down to. So if you're not familiar with Mime, or maybe you're not as much of a house head, I would suggest checking him out. Midas is melodic bass, so if you like Seven Lions and all those people, check out Midas. Moxie, one of my favorite fucking house artists. Literally so much fun to see live. They're so high energy, amazing, 10 out of 10 vibes. More Kismet, I love More Kismet. They are amazing. They are 16 years old, which is fucking crazy. We feature them on Beats Inclusive a lot. They just make such a variety of music in different genres, but mostly bass. Nina Las Vegas is house. Party Peoples is kind of like, they remind me of Louis the Child, so if you're a Louis the Child fan, I would suggest checking out I would suggest checking out Party Peoples. Peekaboo is more like experimental bass, but also sometimes throws in heavy. It kind of depends, but I really like Peekaboo. Sam Felt, again, just uplifting house vibes. It's just an uplifting day. Like, the amount of melodic ass artists on this lineup, I love to see it. Seven Lions, an OG, one of my favorites. Literally drops everything: psytrance, dubstep, melodic dubstep, future bass, like everything in a beautiful package. Chef's kiss. Shipwreck, house, sippy, dubstep, subtronics, dubstep, so high energy, so much fun. Valentino Khan, house, Yultron bass, Zed's Dead bass. Pretty straightforward. So now moving into Saturday, we have Anna Kim, I think that's how you pronounce it. Just more like darker kind of house, if I had to describe it. Andrew Rayel's trance, amazing trance artist. Artbat is more, I would say, deep house. And then Audien is just good vibes house, like old progressive house kind of feel. His remix of Colors by Halsey, the grip that song had on me in high school, can I just tell you, oh my god. Champagne Drip, more experimental, definitely gonna be repping Wakan. Chris Lorenzo, one of my favorite house artists, so high energy, so fun. Claptone is more like, he's also really well streamed. I would say he's more deep house if I had to put a genre on it. I don't know, it could be wrong. Dirt Monkey, more experimental bass, a little more wonky. Dr. Fresh, house, hydraulics, bass. Enzo, bass, more melodic bass. John Summit, house. Cascade, house. You cannot miss Cascade. Honestly, I feel like everyone can enjoy a Cascade set. Liquid Stranger, the father of Wakan, so much fun. I wonder what kind of set he's gonna bring. LS Dream, same thing. Lucid, same thing. Lucid's a very, very chill bass. Martin Eichen, I think that's how I pronounce it. He's tech house, a little more uplifting tech house, super fun. Mize is bass. I think this one is Ophia, but I could be totally wrong, but this is also a house artist, a little more tech house. Pax, house. Rez, mid-tempo bass, so hypnotic. I feel like everyone knows Rez by now, but she is a queen, truly. Rinzen is more deep house melodic, I would say. Shiba-san is house. Sita Avalon, I actually don't know. Sorry, apologies. Sunny Videra's house. Steve Aoki is just Steve Aoki. I feel like everyone knows Steve Aoki. Test Pilot is actually Deadmau5's alias. I believe it's more of a techno alias, so super interesting to check out. Tiesto Sunset Set, I feel like everyone can enjoy this one as well. Township Rebellion is more deep melodic house, kind of like Rinzen as well. Tynan, bass. Vale, bass, gonna be repping Wakan. West End is tech house, I would say, and then Zomboy is just like OG bass artist, like dubstep, heavy, so much fun. Okay, now moving into Sunday, finally. I think if I had to pick a day to go, I would probably pick Sunday, but at the same time, they really divvied up these artists well, so it's hard to pick, but I would probably pick Sunday for Illenium. Anyway, so Ace Aura, bass. Adventure Club, bass. They do some heavy dubstep, but then they're also can be very melodic, so they kind of bring everything. Alros back-to-back Bomber is going to be bass music, a little more rhythm. Alan Walker, I feel like everyone knows Alan Walker by now, more uplifting. He kind of plays a lot of different things though. I saw him at Moonrise and he did some trance, he did some hardstyle, and then he threw in his own music as well, so I had fun. I would definitely go see him again. AT Aliens is bass. I've seen them more than once now. Sometimes do more heavy shit, sometimes it's a little bit more like slow, chilled out, but yeah, they're really fun either way. Baker Matt is also a very well streamed artist. I feel like if you look him up, you will definitely recognize the tunes. It's a little more like house, but uplifting, kind of melodic vibes. Black Tiger Sex Machine, so much fun to see live. They are fucking insane. If you've never seen them, please go. Bruno Furlan is a house artist. I think he's done a lot with Dirty Bird, so if you're into Dirty Bird, definitely check him out. Carnage, I feel like everyone knows Carnage by now. Charles Meyer, I looked him up. He's a newer house artist, so he doesn't have as many streams, but he has a good vibe, so if you're into house, go check him out. Charles the First is more like chill bass music, like very psychedelic, very experimental. Yeah, definitely like a chilled out set. Dioro is a house artist, very popular, definitely has a huge Latin influence. Destructo is house, Dhamdala is house, good old tech house. Drezzo is house, Duke Dumont is house. Duke Dumont is a lot of fun. I really love him. Essex is bass. Galantis, everyone knows Galantis, super popular EDM artist. Gammer is hardstyle, which is fucking amazing. Gasly back-to-back Epic, I am intrigued by this one because Gasly normally plays a lot of different stuff in his sets. Like he'll go from like dubstep to bass house to kind of everything, so I think that'll be a really fun set. I really recommend that one. Hesh and Heckler, bass. Illenium, someone send me videos please. I'm also like really intrigued to see this year because Illenium is such a huge fucking artist now, but he's not like one of those, he's not like a Tiesto or a Cascade, you know what I mean, because it's just a different genre than that. It's not house, it's like very like niche, like melodic dubstep, which is not something that most people like they like Tiesto. So I'm so interested to see what stages Illenium is on this year, you know what I mean, like is he gonna be on main stage? I wonder if he's gonna become a main stage artist, but yeah, I don't know, that's food for thought. Jansen probably gonna be repping Wakan. Jana, I honestly don't know any of her music, I just know her through her live streams, but I think a lot of people like her. I'm pretty sure she's like melodic bass. Kaiwachi, dubstep, Cashmere, and OG, seriously so much fun. He's like one of the most talented ghost producers in this industry. Like I guarantee you there are so many songs that you just would have no idea Cashmere produced, and he did, so he's a king. Kyle Kinch's house. Lady Faith back-to-back Darksiders, back-to-back Rob G. Izu snapped on this one, bringing the hard style. All my hardstyle people, I know you are screaming over this one, and I would like videos, whoever goes. That's crazy. I can't believe Izu booked that back-to-back. That's just fucking insane. Okay, what else? Mason Maynard, he's super dope. He's a really young house artist. He's out of the UK, I want to say Manchester. But yeah, super talented for his age. Minnesota back-to-back Buku, more bass vibes. Over Easy is kind of more like melodic house, I would say, a little more uplifting. Riot 10, break your fucking neck, bitch. We love to see it. Also sobutterfly.com, discount code BB Howell, thank you. Sunnery James and Ryan Marciano, I think their house, yeah, I feel like I recognize their name from a song with Armin. They could be trance, but I'm gonna say house. Sludge, I don't know, but sounds like a bass artist. Swarm is bass, Vampa is bass, and Rekno. We love Rekno. If you don't know who Rekno is, please do your research. I love him so much. That is it for the Izu lineup. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Seriously, so stacked. You can't go wrong with any of these days, I have to say. So even though 3-day passes aren't on sale anymore, I would totally send it for a 2-day pass or a single-day pass, depending on your music taste. But honestly, they divided all of these up so well that I would be conflicted if I was buying a single or 2-day pass. But yeah, I hope you guys have so much fun at Izu this year. It truly is an amazing festival for us New Yorkers. It's our home. And if you've never been to New York, maybe I'll do a video on like other things you can do while you're there. But I hope you guys got some insight from this lineup, and I will have, like I said, so many more lineup videos coming. So subscribe if you're not, because I don't want you to miss any of them. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.